The Canadian coat of arms and motto is Amari Usque ad Mare. This means A. From the ocean to the sea. B. From sea to sea. C. From the sea to the ends of the earth. D. From the water to the earth. The correct answer is B. From sea to sea. What are some examples of taking responsibility for yourself and your family? A. Buying a house and a TV. B. Getting a job, taking care of one's family and working hard in keeping with one's abilities. C. Doing laundry and keeping the house clean. D. Study hard so you can earn enough money to take a vacation. The correct answer is B. Getting a job, taking care of one's family and working hard in keeping with one's abilities. What are the prairie provinces and their capital cities? A. Alberta, Edmonton, and Saskatchewan, Regina. B. Alberta, Edmonton, Saskatchewan, Regina, and Manitoba, Winnipeg. C. Saskatchewan, Regina, and Manitoba, Winnipeg. D. Saskatchewan, Regina, Manitoba, Winnipeg, and Ontario, Toronto. The correct answer is B. Alberta, Edmonton, Saskatchewan, Regina, and Manitoba, Winnipeg. What are the provinces of central Canada and their capital cities? A. Manitoba, Winnipeg, and Ontario, Toronto. B. Quebec, Quebec City, and Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown. C. Ontario, Toronto, and Quebec, Quebec City. D. Saskatchewan, Regina, and Manitoba, Winnipeg. The correct answer is C. Ontario, Toronto, and Quebec, Quebec City. What are the provinces of the Atlantic region and their capital cities? A. Nova Scotia, Halifax, New Brunswick, Fredericton, Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown, and Quebec, Quebec. B. Newfoundland and Labrador, St. John's, Nova Scotia, Halifax, New Brunswick, Fredericton, and Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown. C. Newfoundland and Labrador, St. John's, Nova Scotia, Halifax, New Brunswick, Fredericton, and Quebec, Quebec. D. Nova Scotia, Halifax, New Brunswick, Fredericton, Quebec, Quebec City, and Ontario, Toronto. The correct answer is B. Newfoundland and Labrador, St. John's, Nova Scotia, Halifax, New Brunswick, Fredericton, and Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown. What are the territories of Northern Canada and their capital cities? A. Alaska, Juneau, and Yukon Territory, Whitehorse. B. Northwest Territories, Yellowknife, and Alaska, Juneau. C. Northwest Territories, Yellowknife. D. Yukon Territory, Whitehorse, Northwest Territories, Yellowknife, and Nunavut, Iqaluit. The correct answer is D. Yukon Territory, Whitehorse, Northwest Territories, Yellowknife, and Nunavut, Iqaluit. What are the three levels of government in Canada? A. Federal, provincial and territorial, municipal, local. B. Federal, provincial and city. C. Federal, territorial and provincial. D. Federal, state and local. The correct answer is A. Federal, provincial and territorial, municipal, local. What are the three main groups of Aboriginal peoples? A. First Nations, Métis and Inuit. B. Acadians, Métis and Inuit. C. United Empire Loyalists, Métis and Inuit. D. Inuit, Métis, and Acadians. The correct answer is A. First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. What are the three main types of industry in Canada? A. Natural resources, tourism, and service industries. B. Tourism, services, and manufacturing. C. Natural resources, tourism, and manufacturing. D. Natural resources, manufacturing, and services. The correct answer is D. Natural resources, manufacturing, and services. What are the three parts of Parliament? A. The Sovereign, Governor-General, and Prime Minister. B. The House of Commons, the Legislative Assembly, and the Senate. C. The King, the Legislative Assembly, and the Senate. D. The Sovereign, the House of Commons, and the Senate. The correct answer is D. The Sovereign, the House of Commons, and the Senate. What are the two official languages of Canada? A. English and Metis. B. Inuktitut and French. C. English and French. D. English and Inuktitut. The correct answer is C. English and French. What country is Canada's largest trading partner? A. Mexico. B. United States of America. C. China. D. Japan. The correct answer is B. United States of America. What did the Canadian Pacific Railway symbolize? A. Easy access to the West Coast. B. What can be achieved by working together? C. Unity. D. Ribbons of steel. The correct answer is C. Unity. What did the Fathers of Confederation do? A. They worked together to establish a new country, the Dominion of Canada. B. They were explorers who formed an expedition to survey northern Canada. C. They formed a republic state in Canada. D. They were a group of politicians that tried to unite Canada to the United States. The correct answer is A. They worked together to establish a new country, the Dominion of Canada. What do you call a law before it is passed? A. A new law. B. A proposed law. C. A bill. D. A new proposal. The correct answer is C. A bill. What do you call the sovereign's representative in the provinces? A. Premier. B. Member of the Legislative Assembly. C. Lieutenant Governor. D. Senator. The correct answer is C. Lieutenant Governor. What do you mark on a federal election ballot? A. The candidate \S name. B. The number for the candidate. C. An X. D. The voter \S name. The correct answer is C. An X. What does Confederation mean? A. The United States Confederate soldiers came to Canada. B. Joining of communities to become a province. C. Joining of suburbs to form a large city. D. Joining of provinces to make a new country. The correct answer is D. Joining of provinces to make a new country. What does it mean to say Canada is a constitutional monarchy? A. The sovereign, queen, or king is the lawmaker of Canada. B. Canada's head of state is a hereditary sovereign, queen, or king who reigns in accordance with the Constitution. C. The sovereign, queen, or king represents Canadians in Parliament. D. The sovereign, queen, or king approves bills before becoming law. The correct answer is B. Canada's head of state is a hereditary sovereign, queen, or king who reigns in accordance with the Constitution. What does the right to a secret ballot mean? A. No one should tell you where to vote. B. A secret vote used by politicians when they are voting on sensitive topics. C. No one can watch your vote, and no one should look at how you voted. D. Your right to vote in secret on who to appoint to the Senate. The correct answer is C. No one can watch your vote, and no one should look at how you voted. What does the Canadian flag look like? A. Red and white with provincial emblems. B. Red and white with a beaver. C. White with a red border on each end and a red maple leaf in the center. D. Red with a white maple leaf. The correct answer is C. White with a red border on each end and a red maple leaf in the center. What does the term responsible government mean? A. Each person in each electoral district is responsible for voting. B. The Governor General is responsible for the actions of the Prime Minister. C. The ministers of the Crown must have the support of a majority of the elected representatives in order to govern. D. All Canadians are responsible for each other. The correct answer is C. The ministers of the Crown must have the support of a majority of the elected representatives in order to govern. What does the word Inuit mean? A. Eskimo in Inuktitut language. B. Home in English. C. The people in the Inuktitut language. D. The Arctic land in Inuktitut language. The correct answer is C. The people in the Inuktitut language. What happened at the Battle of the Plains of Abraham? A. The voyagers battled with the British for fur trading rights. B. Americans fought the United Empire Loyalists during the American Revolution. C. The British defeated the French, marking the end of France's empire in America. D. The French defeated the British in a battle for Quebec. The correct answer is C. The British defeated the French, marking the end of France's empire in America. What is a francophone? A. A person who speaks English as their first language. B. A smartphone designed by the Canadian company RIM. C. A person who speaks French as their first language. D. The first phone in Canada, invented by Alexander Graham Bell. The correct answer is C. A person who speaks French as their first language. What is a major river in Quebec? A. Fraser River. B. St. Lawrence River. C. Niagara. D. Hudson's Bay. The correct answer is B. St. Lawrence River. What is a majority government? A. When the party in power holds about 1/3 of the seats in the House of Commons. B. When the party in power holds about 1/4 of the seats in the House of Commons. C. When the party in power holds at least half of the seats in the Senate. D. When the party in power holds at least half of the seats in the House of Commons. The correct answer is D. When the party in power holds at least half of the seats in the House of Commons. What is a voter information card? A. Tells you who the candidates are in your electoral district. B. Tells you what province to vote in. C. A form that tells you when and where to vote. D. A form that lets you know your voting time. The correct answer is C. A form that tells you when and where to vote. What is Canada's national winter sport? A. Golf. B. Nordic skiing. C. Lacrosse. D. Hockey. The correct answer is D. Hockey. What is Canada's system of government called? A. Dictatorship. B. Parliamentary government. C. Military rule. D. Communism. The correct answer is B. Parliamentary government.